Good morning, everyone except for M. Because I just found out that after however many years of friendship, I am still in her phone as the 16-year-old full name. There's no nickname, there's no emoji, there's nothing.
Just
in
to
my
clarify,
phone,
you were not in there under the name the 16-year-old.
yeah, no, it's just my full name. Whereas on mine, you've been multiple things over the years and multiple things that you've chosen. And you've never thought that maybe I should get a bow beside my name? Or a little mouse or sparkles or a little fairy?
I've never changed someone's contact before.
Yeah,
There's people in there with typos. I don't care.
Well, I should be your first because you should care about me.
Okay, change it yourself. You have the password.
Oh my god, I will. Pass me the phone while you do the intro.
Welcome to the Hundreds and Thousands podcast, the podcast where we objectify men so you don't have to.
And boy, do we love it. And hopefully somebody else out there does too. But maybe not. Maybe nobody cares.
So today, we're going to be talking about the Firefighter. To be a little different, we're talking about someone I went on it. What are you putting your name as?
I'm going to put a little bow because I'm so coquette.
That's what you wanted? That's what you caused drama for, is a bow?
I've caused drama for less.
I'm deleting it immediately. Honestly, I'm deleting your full contact.
That's really
going back to a phone number.
That's so disrespectful. Says the girl who stays in my house, in my bed, uses my skincare, eats my food.
We're in love. I brought you salad.
Yeah, we're in love, so why can't you just let me do my thing?
I brought you salad.
I know, you're so good.
I brought you a samosa today.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
Anyways. Objectifying men. Today we get to talk about M because we talked about me yesterday and that was boring. So let's freshen it up. M has been doing some really interesting stuff. First of all, let's say a little bit about you. What's something new about your personality this year?
I suddenly feel like I'm in high school again, like when you come back from summer and they're like, let's say a fun fact about you.
Oh god, I hate that. Good thing I did it.
Good thing. I recently decided I'm not shy. I texted Amanda one morning and I said, I'm sick of it. I'm done. I'm not shy anymore.
So she saw something she didn't like and she made the change. And she honestly hasn't been shy since. It's been amazing. You're probably less shy than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really... Our whole dynamic in our
shifted.
childhood was... Amy was the fun, outgoing one. I was the shy one.
The shy, really pretty one.
You're really pretty.
No, you.
So now I'm the outgoing... I'm not really that outgoing. We're just both weird now. I think.
Which I love. I love that for us. And that is a beautiful thing. And I think it's aging. So sad.
Welcome to our inspirational podcast.
Yeah, welcome.
Get ready to be inspired.
Yeah, inspired to be weird. Go out there and be weird and objectify men because they deserve it. Not all of them. Some of them I'm sure are nice, but most of them are not. And those are the ones that we should objectify. They get a little taste of their own medicine. I don't know. I'm going to get canceled. Good thing nobody listens to this.
Good thing it's just us sitting on your bedroom floor.
Anyway, so Em isn't shy anymore, which is really cool about her. And she's been going on some unique dates. She's reaching out of her comfort zone.
I decided, since I'm not shy anymore, maybe I need to try other new things. And I've been on Hinge mainly, matching... Well, actually, I did get set up, too. That's a good story.
That is a good story. Maybe we should save the setup story.
No, I want to talk about the Firefighter.
Okay. Guns a-blazing. I also was hoping we could talk about the Firefighter. This is the most
guns
recent.
ablaze. We might find you and put them out.
True. So he's the most recent one. When did you match with him?
I was saying I've been going out of my comfort zone to match with people I wouldn't normally match. So I matched this guy just over a week ago. And then we've been chatting for, I don't know, just like around a week. And, oh my god, is he coming on strong?
Yeah, so how many forms of contact has he initiated with you?
So originally on Hinge, and then he asked for my number.
Which is normal.
Totally normal. And then texting turned into voice memos because he wanted to hear my voice, which
like maybe once. I get it. If you want to make sure that they don't have a horrible voice once, okay. But like if you're consistently sending voicemails, it's crazy.
And they're so inconvenient. I can't listen to it in public.
Exactly.
I'm half deaf, so I can't hear it half the time anyways. And then he asks me if I have Snapchat.
Ugh. Honestly, anybody over the age of high school shouldn't have Snapchat. I mean, if you're in university, okay. But after you're finished with university, it's just suspicious. Mm-hmm. Like, what child are you trying to contact if it's not a family member? Why are you on Snapchat?
Right?
That is a thing of the past for people in their late 20s, especially early 30s. Like, that just is giving...
Yeah, this guy, I think he's 31. 31. That's way too old to have... It's way too old to ask somebody...
Yes.
For their Snapchat, too. If you have it because you send pictures to your best friend, fine.
Yeah, because you've had it for a long time. Like, I was kind of beaking Snapchat to the Australian, and then... I saw that he has Snapchat on his phone.
That's awkward.
It was awkward. Well, I didn't mention it. I just pretended I didn't see it. Like all the other things I ignore.
I feel like it's kind of normal for people our age to have it, but not ask.
Like if your grandfathered in. Yeah, if your grandfathered in. Like if we still had each other on Snapchat, if I still had it, then that would be normal. But if I was like, hey, do you want to add me on Snapchat?
Like yeah, like social worker, I noticed yesterday he had it.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Anyway, Firefighter.
So, Firefighter.
Snapchat. Voice memos.
Too much. So, where do I even begin with the story?
Okay, so he matched you on Hinge. You guys made a date for when you were around. And that was perfectly fine. And then the date kept extending. He kept... what kind of videos is he sending you?
That's what I was going to say. That sounds inappropriate, but no. He's sending me
even
videos
worse
of him playing guitar and singing.
And they're not good.
They're not good.
Objectively, neither his guitar nor his vocals are even subpar. Like, he shouldn't even be singing at karaoke.
Yeah, he's in singing lessons. I don't know if I told you that.
Well,
he should get a refund.
Yeah, like he needs a little bit more support with that.
And you know what? Props to him for being an adult and taking classes and learning guitar.
No, that is so cool.
Do not send me videos.
Well, no, like that's the thing is like, as somebody who's like decent at music, like I'm not amazing, but like I've won scholarships, like I'm pretty good. Like I'm not. I have some bops. Like I have like but like I wouldn't send a video of me singing and playing guitar or ukulele to a boy, even if I was dating them. Like, even when I was dating my ex for years, the only time that I ever sent him me playing an instrument and singing was for Valentine's Day, and it was not taken while he wasn't that excited about it, which is crazy because it was really good.
I mean, I kind of don't blame him. One of my biggest cringes is like when you're watching a dating show and they pull out a guitar and sing to somebody. And now I have this happening to me.
I'd like to say that I'm not that cringe because it was like 6 years into a relationship and it was for Valentine's Day.
Okay, that's...
Like, it's still kind of cringy.
Did you write him a song?
No, it was a cover of a song that we both like.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I just can't be associated with this Firefighter, is all.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And I was too nice when he sent me the first one. I hyped him up a little. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, well, because you're a nice girl. Yeah. We were trained to be nice girls.
I'm trying to unlearn it.
Yeah, I know. It's hard.
So now he sends me one, like, at least every day. And he'll often send me, like, multiple in a row as he's practicing. And I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah, it's...
Even one a day is too many.
Yeah, one a day is a lot. One a day is way too much.
It's so much.
It's... Honestly, that's just thinking about it. It's not even funny. It's just gross and embarrassing. It's not even funny. No. I'm not laughing.
I'm not laughing either. In fact, I'm crying.
Yeah. So M got the ick. Obviously.
Also coming on really strong. Like,
Oh, sending more than one guitar singing video needs more explaining on how he's coming on strong.
Yeah, I think it sets it up for the grand finale.
Oh, God.
He would say things like, oh, if we date, oh, on our second date, or third date, or fourth date. And I'm like, dude, we haven't even met each other yet.
Oh, and also, he's trying to bribe you to these dates by offering you Firefighter swag.
Oh.
Which is
crazy.
What?
Which brings up a point that my friend and I were talking about earlier, is that men should come with swag bags on the first date. If I'm getting nothing out of this, I should at least get a free shirt.
Listen, I agree. And what friend? Because it wasn't me.
I have other friends.
Yeah, who? Who's this bitch? I hate him. Who is it? Who is it?
So anyways.
Oh my God.
I finally
hate that she's right. I'll never be her.
I eventually decided it's too much, and I tried to cancel on him, and he says, I'm going to call you. And I wasn't going to answer the call, but
I was there.
Amy's sitting across the table from me saying, this is going to be so funny, please answer it on speakerphone. So I do.
And we're so glad she did.
Well, so he's begging me.
It was kind of begging and bargaining.
It was, and he's like, well, Amy can come with you. I know you guys are a package deal.
He literally said that. I know you guys are a package deal, so I want to make both of you happy. He said that. They haven't even had a date yet.
Yeah. I mean, he's right about us being a package deal, but...
Yeah, but it's just interesting choice.
Yeah, and then
And she can come with.
Yeah.
And then when he was like, she can come with... But we would definitely have to be on our best behavior if she did. Like, what? Were you guys gonna, like, have sex at the cafe? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you think I'm, like, an aunt? Like a chaperone aunt? Weird.
What do you mean, do you think I'm a chaperone aunt? I don't know what that is.
Like a chaperone or an aunt. I don't know, whatever.
I'd never bring my aunt on a date.
I would. My aunt was sick. Shout out. R.I.P. Anyway, so that was really weird. But I stand by it. I would take her on a date. She was awesome. So there's that. So anyway, so he was bargaining, and then she's like, listen, I don't think that I can see you this weekend. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to be going to visit my family for the summer and a different place from here. And he was like, well, I'd be down to do a road trip. I could come and visit you. And she was like, what? And so anyway, at the end of the call, he's texting and, like, looking at flights and Airbnbs to come and visit her in her hometown. Which is insane. They haven't even gone on a date yet.
It is insane.
It's insane. It's actually psychopathic.
It is.
Like, he literally doesn't even know you. Yeah, you're gorgeous, and he's talked to you a bit, but, like... What does that equate to? You could be nuts. You are nuts.
I am nuts.
In a hot way.
I would be terrible for him.
Yeah, he would be ruined. He's already almost ruined. Yeah. So that's really cool. He's still texting her, folks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, M wasn't super clear. She was kind of like, yeah, I'd like to see you.
Yeah, I felt like I was put on the spot, and I know I shouldn't,
but you feel guilty?
I feel like I owe him for, like, texting him all week. And
which is crazy, because, like, honestly, he owes you for texting him back all week. Honestly, like, you're welcome, guy.
As I'm saying this out loud, I would never give that advice to somebody. I would never say that they owe them anything.
No, you would never tell me that.
So I should probably actually text him right now and tell him very clearly.
I agree. Should you do it while we're on the air?
On the air.
And while
do you remember that show on Disney?
I love
On
Disney.
the air. That's not what it was called, but it was about a radio show.
Oh.
That was one of my faves, and it was always on late at night, and so I never got to see it.
Yeah, that was a good one. I can't remember what it was called.
But
that was the same time as, like, 8 Simple Rules and That's So Raven.
Life with Derek.
Oh, Life with Derek. Derek was hot. Says the girl who has a crush on every guy she's ever seen with dark hair. Typical.
Okay, what do I say to him?
how about this? Listen, buddy guy, little dude. Don't say little dude because he is actually little. Mm-hmm. Listen up, y'all, because this is it. I actually don't think I'm in a place for a relationship. Oh, the other thing is that the reason why she was, like, her excuse that she gave for bailing on him was that I was upset that she was hanging out with him and going on a date instead of spending time with me. And so this whole phone call, he was, like, bargaining, trying to, like, say how our friendship will be okay and hopefully I'll be fine with it. And, like, you just can feel him holding it in that he's worried that he doesn't want to say the wrong thing, but he's also pissed at me for ruining his date.
Yeah.
Like, he was really trying to be nice, which was really cool.
Yeah, but it was also weird. He was, like, trying to comfort me, like...
Yeah, the comforting was weird.
This isn't going to ruin your relationship. Don't worry. As if Amanda and I don't bicker all the time.
And as if he doesn't know. Like, as if he knows either of us.
Yeah. Maybe.
Really sus.
And also, as if I didn't tell him any details, so he doesn't know what the argument was like and if it would ruin our friendship.
Yeah,
obviously.
Whatever. Guys are so stupid. Like, don't have opinions on things you don't know.
And
guys don't have opinions on...
Guys, also, stop giving me advice.
Yeah. Don't give me advice on things you don't know anything about. And because you're a man, you probably don't know anything about anything. So don't talk to me.
Just
delete this number.
Delete this number.
Delete this number.
Jeez.
That was really good. That was really fun for me to talk about. I don't know if you had a good time.
I'm glad. Do you have any questions?
Yeah. What did you say to him?
I didn't text him because then
You got scared.
Because then I look bad for canceling and then being like, oh, actually, I'm not in a place for a relationship. Because then I'm catching myself in the lie.
Oh, that's
true.
So
I'm going to wait a few days.
Fair enough.
But I don't know what to say to him wanting to fly to my hometown.
That's so crazy that he's, like, literally looking at flights right now. I don't know on what world of delusion he is that he would think about that.
Why can't the guys I like be obsessed with me half as much as the weirdos?
Because if a guy that you liked was even half this level of obsessed with you, he would be unhealthy. Like, that's just nuts. Like, no normal person would function that way.
You're right.
So anyway, that was really good. Thank you so much for sharing. That was really cool.
I'm excited. Having me
I'm excited
on my own podcast.
I'm excited to deep dive more into your relationships in the future.
I cannot wait. Hopefully I'll stick to my own type. That is the moral of this story. Stick to your type. You like them for a reason.
You like them for a reason. And just to clarify at the end of this, what is your type?
Tall.
Okay. so M's type is tall.
I feel like I don't really have a...
I kind of feel like your type is 6'5", blue eyes.
Trust fund.
No, you've never liked a guy with a trust fund. That's
I don't trust a businessman. We'll get into that in another episode.
Yeah. Whereas me, I'm all Patrick Bateman's.
Yeah.
I'm a Patrick Bateman girl. What can I say? And that's why I'm here. Well, actually, I should be dead.
And on that note,
good night. Thanks for tuning in if you're even there.
Ricky, play us out.
Hundreds and thousands.